Today I'm going to go over the most important basketball defense rules. Just like rebounding, defense is a will skill, meaning you must be motivated to play great defense. As players, we all are motivated to play offense, but not so much on the other side of the ball. Over my coaching career, I found a surefire way to get any player motivated to play lights-out defense. I'm Coach Charlie with Attack Basketball Academy. And as a premier basketball player development coach, I've trained thousands of players around the world on the techniques and tactics needed to be elite defenders. So in this video today, I'm going to tell you the mentality you must first develop for the defensive rules to work. Next, I'm going to show you the #1 defensive rule that all pros have mastered. Last, I'm going to show you 3 defensive rules we teach at Attack Basketball Academy. And on top of that, I have a bonus that I'll give to you, but only if you stick around to the very end. Let's get right into the mentality you must first develop for the defensive rules to work. See, the mentality you must have is disrupt, right? You must be intentional on disrupting the offensive player's rhythm and timing. And the whole key to disrupting is to throw off their timing and rhythm so they can make bad passes, they can shoot low percentage shots, and they overthink. Right? You have to disrupt that. Because on the flip side of that, what do you want on offense? Why you work so hard? You want flow. You don't want disruption. You want straight line drives. Right? You want high percentage shots. So for me, it's a no-brainer. What's the opposite of all that stuff? What's the opposite of flow? Disrupt. Stop it. Back it up. Make it tough. Make it challenging. Make them shoot low percentage shots. Put their butts on the bench. Because you're working so hard to do what? Disrupt their rhythm and timing. So the 2 things they can do with the basketball outside of shooting, which is dribbling and passing, almost becomes impossible. Because now they're dribbling with their belly out to the side. All now passing angles are terrible. And when it comes to the last thing you do with the ball, which is shooting, it's non-existent. They're forcing shots. That's the mentality you want to have. Disrupt, disrupt, disrupt. Before I show you the #1 defensive rule that all the pros have mastered, I noticed that you're not a subscriber. I develop premier basketball players, and we have a lot of information on this channel. I roll out 20 new high-quality videos every month to help you, so you may want to become a subscriber. Click the subscribe button. Now let me show you the #1 defensive rule that all pros have mastered. See, you must take away the offensive player's straight line drives. I gave it to you earlier. I wonder if you was paying attention. See, when you disrupt a player's rhythm and timing and flow, you make them belly out. And belly out simply means they don't drive in straight lines. See, now they have to drive towards their teammates. And now you also get more help from your teammates. So therefore, when they get into your teammates' area, they got to do what? They got to pass the basketball. Okay? See, this pushes the offensive players to a side as well, causing them to run out of space. This also forces them to do what? They got to pass the ball or shoot the ball. And typically, as I said before, it's going to be a bad decision in a low percentage situation because their belly is out. So how do you do that disruption? Very simple. Backing up so you can see me. What you do, left foot, right foot. Never open all the way up. Never open all the way up. This is how you give up straight line drives. Take them at angles that force them to go to the sides. And now notice my simple drop step with my right foot first. It's above the block if you see that block. And I'm doing it on purpose. My left foot's above the block. See, I'm using the court, right, as a landmark. I don't want to drop my right foot or left foot. My left foot, in this case, below the block. This is how people turn the corner and get straight to the basket. So that's something that pros know. Never give a straight line drive because when you drop step, right, if you can see the block over here not cheating you, when I drop step, if this is also my body's a clock, right? 3 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 12 is in front of me, 6. I want my foot at 9 dropping to probably 8, no more than 7. So again, I'm taking them above the block. I want my foot at 3, going no more to 4 or 5 at best to stay where? Above the block. Little cheat code, but when you disrupt their offensive flow, they end up going to the sideline, and guess what? You end up getting more help, and then they help you out because they're going to make what? Bad passes and low percentage shots. Or they're going to take low percentage shots to say. Now that you know how to frustrate the offense, I want you to comment below with disrupt and click the thumbs up to let us know you like this video. Go ahead and drop disrupt in the comments below. Now I'm going to show you the 3 defensive rules we teach at Attack Basketball Academy when it comes to team defense. First is the number scheme 0-1-2. As you are in a low athletic stance, ready to play defense and alert, 0 means you're on the ball with no denial or help responsibilities. And your play in front of the ball is going to be according to the scouting report or what we watched from a player. If they can shoot well, we're going to play tight, make them uncomfortable. We're going to make them counter. If they can't, we're going to back up. Okay? But 0 means I have no denial or help responsibilities. 1, as I explained, 1 means that when the ball moves, I move. That's the second principle we want to teach. Simply when the ball moves, you move. Simply when the ball moves, you move. Be proactive, not reactionary. Now, my denial is also going to depend on scout reports and what we see from this team. This team can really shoot it. What I'm going to do on my denial, from 0 to 1, as my thumb is down, my palm is out, the arm closest to the basketball, I'm going to be tighter in the gaps because I don't want the ball to be swung back. I want to keep the ball on one side of the court. So I'm in what we call a closed sideways stance to control this defender because they can really shoot the basketball, right? One can also look like this. When the ball moves, I move, but I'm more in an open stance because they're really good at attacking lanes. So now I want to be kind of tight and stingy and not give up drives. I'm still denying the basketball. I have a short closeout, but this team can shoot the basketball better than they can make actually dribble moves with the ball. But I want to also show my teammates support, and I want to show that offensive player it's not going to be easy to penetrate and drive. Because when they do pass it, I'm right back where I need to be in my coverage. And then 2 or more is just simply help. So I go from 0 on the ball, 1, I deny, 2, I help. Because now to say the ball is in the right corner. Now you have to also keep in mind, players, parents, coaches, trainers, that I have 2 other players that's going to be on a wall with me. I'm at the top of the wall, right? The player that was on the wing, they're at the middle of the wall showing help responsibilities, ball, themselves, and man. And then we have somebody that might have been on the low side showing help too. So we have a wall right here. We want to keep the ball on one side of the court, right? I have a denying defender, teammate, that's right here denying the basketball. So look at this, right? Ball move, we move, bang. I'm denying it here, ball's in the corner. We have 3 players right here moving as the ball move. And again, it's all will skill. It's eventually going to happen. You don't want to be reactionary. You want to be proactive. This is how you play defense. 0, 1, 2. Over here, say the ball was over here. 0, 1, 2. Right? You're just alert. When the ball moves, you move, and that's how you disrupt on defense. Let's keep the momentum going with that bonus I mentioned earlier. We've covered a lot in this video, and I want to make sure I'm really helping you out, so I would like to offer you a free guide that covers all the must-know basketball principles and in what situation to apply them. This is a powerful guide of best practice tips and skills empowering you to take charge of your game. Just click the link in the description below, and you can download the guide I put together as my gift to you. Enjoy it and keep attacking.